Good afternoon, everyone. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs, Everglades, Florida. I'm going to wait for some people to jump on and I'm going to do an update. I know you've all been waiting patiently for an update on Mommy and her baby that we took in, the 2 Yorkies, yesterday. Hi, Val. Am I clear? Hi, Jen. Hey, Susie. Before I continue and keep talking and then people are jumping on, hi, Cindy Graff. I just want to get as many people on here so I don't have to keep repeating and repeating. So just bear with me. And for anybody that's asking, why are we looking at your face and not dogs? Because this is an updated video. This is me giving you an update, waiting for people to jump on about the 2 dogs that we took in yesterday. Mommy Heidi and her daughter Majesty. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. So yesterday morning, I received a call from the owner of his 2 dogs. Mommy, I'm tired. It's been rough, but thank you. Thank you for your stars, Tina. Thank you. 2 dogs, Mommy and her daughter. Mommy is Heidi, and she's about 1 or 2, and her puppy, Majesty. Can you see me? Somebody just said frozen. I'm back. Let me know I'm clear. Thank you so much, Matthew. So again, received a call from an owner saying, please, you need to help me. My dogs are dying and nobody will answer. The shelters won't take them. They've been sick for days. I've already lost one of the puppies, or 2 of the puppies. I honestly, at this point, I don't even remember. I just know that this was a Mommy and her last remaining puppy. Mommy is Heidi, and again, her daughter, Majesty. I asked him where he was located. He said Tamarack, and he said that they're dying. They are bleeding from their rectum. They have bloody diarrhea, vomiting, very lethargic, and he said they're not going to make it. I just know I need to get them somewhere, and I don't have any money whatsoever. I asked him if they were vaccinated. He said no. I started calling several hospitals. The majority of the hospitals were full. They were not accepting any dogs. Coral Springs, they need to go to a 24-hour animal hospital. We're very limited. Coral Springs, we all know, they get great care, very, very expensive. I've seen many comments on the previous post asking for help with the little video. And people are saying, $17,000, that's ridiculous. We know it's ridiculous. So sitting here and debating about the cost of care is not going to help these dogs. Do you people honestly think that our organization wants to dish out $17,000 to help 2 dogs that we've never looked at, never touched, and take them in under our rescue and literally have to turn over $17,000 to try to save 2 dogs? Come on, seriously. So our only option was to hand over to Coral Springs Animal Hospital the amount of money that they requested. I had to give them $14,000, which was 75% of the bill to get them started with proper care. Of course, we knew immediately. I knew it was Parvo. Sure enough, the test that they did immediately was proven correct that they both had Parvo. Okay, so both dogs were admitted. They started immediately taking care of them with everything that they needed to do. Late last night, I got a call, and I am so sad to share this information with you. The puppy that was about 3 to 6 months of age, according to the doctor called me. She was devastated. She said, Amy, the daughter passed away. There was nothing. She went septic. They waited too long to get medical care. So her 6-month Majesty had passed away late last night. There was nothing that they could do. It was too late. And the doctor was devastated. She said, I am so sad. She was the sweetest thing. And she said, I was actually going to ask you if I could adopt her. So you can only imagine what this feels like. You know, we're doing what we can. Mommy is still alive. Mommy is better. I just literally 2 seconds before I started this video, just got off the phone with the nurse. She said that, you know, she brought her outside this morning to sit outside in the sun. She is accepting feeding through a tube, very little. She did vomit quite a bit, so they're pulling back on the feeding. They just ran the blood work just a little bit ago, so they're waiting for the results of the blood work. And that's where we're at right now. So Mommy Heidi she said she is the sweetest thing, the sweetest baby. She is fighting hard. This is not a virus to take lightly. Parvo is so painful. Basically, they are bleeding internally, and it is a very painful way to go. So you can imagine these two dogs, I don't know how long that they have had this Parvo sitting in a kennel with its owner with no vaccine records. I asked him if he did have any other dogs at home. He said he did. He had a male. He had the father. I asked him if his dog was vaccinated. He said yes. He's 4 years of age. And he went home and said he started scrubbing and cleaning, which is what the doctors recommended, with bleach. I don't know how long. I don't even know what's going on. I have not heard anything back from the owner. I just took the mommy and the baby, and sadly the baby, 6 months of age, Majesty, passed away. God rest her poor soul. Didn't even get a chance. If we had gotten them sooner, we might have been able to have a different outcome, but at this point, there's nothing more that we could have done. Again, we got the call yesterday morning. And I immediately said yes. After I got off the phone with Coral Springs, he rushed them over there. I immediately had to give them $14,000 to start treatment on the two dogs. That was for 4 days of treatment. I don't know how long Mommy will be there, if she will pull through. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be hopeful, but arguing back and forth about the cost of the care is not going to save them. It is not going to save them. We have raised a little under $6,000 so far. We have not come close to what we have already put down for the care to try to save them. I am begging, I am asking everybody to please find it in your heart to make a donation towards this mommy who is fighting for her life. And I will update you as I get updates from the hospital. That's all I can do. Like I said, he was turned away by many rescues. Nobody wanted to take them in. Nobody wanted to deal with the cost. We all know the cost of fighting for these dogs that have Parvo. It's deadly. It is so deadly. It is so painful. And I don't know. I couldn't turn away when he called me. Don't believing him. I don't know what that means, Angela. All I can tell you is I don't know what that means. Don't believing him. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I feel in my heart, I can sit here and speculate that he was breeding, obviously, and maybe for profit. No idea. Again, very irresponsible. Mommy has never been vaccinated. She had puppies in his home, had Parvo, no vetting, no medical. So if the puppy that passed away was 6 months of age and never received any medical attention, never took him to a vet, never had mommy vaccinated, shame, shame, shame. And I did send him a text and I said, please do me a favor and never get another dog again. Actually, the doctors at Coral Springs said the same thing to him when he dropped them off. They begged him, please don't ever get another dog again. You don't understand. If you don't have money to properly care for your pets and get them vaccinated, please stop. Just stop. You're trying to profit off of these dogs, and they're suffering and they're dying the most painful death of bleeding internally. They had blood. They were sitting in a crate. The video that he sent, if you look very, very I'm angry. If you look very closely at the video I posted yesterday, you are going to see the bloody mucus all over the blankets, the towels. He shaved down the daughter, Majesty. The doctor said she was covered in razor burns. He was trying to clean up the blood. It makes me absolutely physically ill to my stomach. I am sick to my stomach of what these dogs had to endure. And one is still enduring and fighting for her life. Fighting for her life. So, please, I don't want to sit here. There's no excuse. No excuse. I don't want to sit here and debate over the cost, because if anybody can do better, then by all means, feel free to reach out. Let me know what better is, because there is no better here. There's no better. There's nothing we can do. If we sit here and fight and argue with these hospitals, it's not going to get these dogs into the care that they need. It's not. I'm talking about 2 Yorkies that our organization took in yesterday morning after I personally received the call from the owner that 1 or 2 puppies already died. There was 1 puppy remaining, 6 months of age, who passed away late last night, fighting her fight of pure pain and neglect, of bleeding internally, of Parvo. Mommy Heidi is still fighting, just a baby herself, maybe 1 to 2 years of age, still fighting herself. And I don't know if she's going to make it. And I had to give the hospital $14,000, which was the 75% down of the total for 4 days worth of treatment. $17,000. It was originally $20,000. With our discount, went down to $17,000 for just try to save 2 lives. So please, please don't argue with me. If you don't support our mission, that's fine. But please don't come on our page and argue about the cost of care, because this is the cost of care here in South Florida. It's a 24-hour animal hospital. It is round-the-clock care with private doctors, private nurses. This is not something that a general practicing vet, our regular vets that we use for medical, for spays, for neuters, for vaccines. This is around-the-clock care. And if anybody says to me that they've treated Parvo in their own home, kudos to you. Kudos to you. This is not how you treat Parvo. You need 24-hour care. These dogs are dying. They're dying. You have a problem, take it up with the hospital. Please don't come on our page and argue, because your comments will be hidden, deleted. I'm not going to play the fighting game back and forth, guys. We're not here. We don't want to dish out $14,000, $17,000 to these animal hospitals. Trust me. We would love to use the money and spread it out and save more lives. We don't have an option. This is the reality that we deal with every single day. Maybe you've never been in rescue. Maybe you've never dealt with it. So please, if anybody can help, if you want to help, your help is donating. That's how you can help us. That's the only way you're helping. Your love and your prayers and your kind words are so greatly appreciated. They're not going to save these dogs' lives. They're just not. That's our reality. So I wanted to jump on after I spoke to the nurse today. Calling you this morning without a thorough update was not going to be fair. So I wanted to be clear on everything. Mommy Heidi's fighting. I'm praying she makes it through. Every second is a blessing. Her daughter did not make it through. She passed away late last night. So please, $1, $2. I have no pride. None when it comes to these dogs. None. Pauline Dunbar, thank you. Pauline Dunbar has a $50 challenge. Any amount challenge. So we block all day long. All day long. And for any of you that are wondering, I know I've said this in previous videos or previous posts. We are getting no, I'm not going to contact Big Man Chihuahua Rescue, okay, and distribute home remedies. Please, save it. Please. I appreciate it, but please save it. These dogs are dying. They're dying. There are different stages of Parvo. These dogs are dying. They're bleeding mucus. They're vomiting. They needed 24-hour care. They need to be hooked up to 24-hour IV fluids. They need blood work. They need 24-hour care. Please stop with the ivermectin and the home remedies. I beg of you, please save it. We're not here to argue or debate. We're here to save lives responsibly. This is what it is. Every animal hospital, Leader, Blue Pearl, who didn't have any doctors available, Coral Springs Animal Hospital, VCA 24-hour. This is the cost. Every single hospital is the same. If you don't understand, if you don't support it, it's okay. But please don't fight me and debate me. I don't want to dish out $17,000. I don't want to come down to $14,000 immediately and put down for them to start treatment. They wouldn't touch our dogs if we didn't put down the money. So please stop. I beg of you, please. No energy here. No energy. It's to save the dogs. All you can do is donate if you want to help. I will be posting the invoices once I get them. I will be posting them so you can see exactly what the breakdown is, what we're paying for, how much we're paying. What else can I tell you? We're trying to save Mommy Heidi's life. Okay? A dog I've never put my hands on. I've never touched. I said yes on the phone because the dogs had no other chance. And this is what we did. Last minute, yesterday morning, right when I got the phone call, I was calling every hospital I could. The only hospital that would take them was Coral Springs. Every hospital was the same price, give or take a few $100s. So thank you, Charlotte, for your $50 donation. Thank you, Pauline Dunbar. Thank you for your stars. Every case is different. There's always people that are behind the keyboards that have so much to say. They know it all. I can't. I just can't. I'm not going to play the game. I'm not going to engage in it. I need to stay focused, and I need to stay focused to try to save this dog's life. You've seen us do it a million times before. Maybe not a million, but it feels like a million. There is a donate button on this video. When I shut down, I will add a Venmo, our PayPal, a mailing address. Every single penny counts. So don't think by donating $1 or $5 you're not making a difference. You are. It adds up. I will keep you posted every single step of the way. I promise you, the second I get an update, I will come back and I will do a live update. This is the soonest I could do this update after receiving the information. So again, thank you. Please pray for Heidi that she can make it through. She's between 1 and 2 years of age. This is the product. This is the outcome of irresponsible owners, of people that get dogs. They're trying to breed. They don't do the proper medical. Like I said, Mommy has no history of vaccines. He says the male dog, his dog, the father, has proof. I didn't see it. I pray to God that dog is okay. And again, you know, this is what happens when you are out to breed dogs for profit. Shame on anybody out there with shelters that are full to capacity and they're killing dogs, healthy dogs, every single day because of space. There are dogs that are on the street that animal control is not picking up. You find a dog, you take it to the shelter. The shelters are telling you that if you bring the dog in, they're going to euthanize it. They're turning people away and telling them to put the dogs back on the street. We're living in hell. This is pure hell. And these shelters, Humane Society, Broward, have given out my phone number. I can't tell you and count how many times that the calls are coming in. And the way that this owner of these 2 Yorkies found my organization was the shelter gave him my number to call. So you tell me, you can imagine how many people are phoning my line and asking for my assistance from our organization to take in dogs. Without fosters, we're full. I see all of my rescue friends out there that have their own rescues. They are stuck. They have no fosters. They have countless dogs that are in boarding. High boarding bills can't cover medical. Donations are low. Their adopters are far and few between. And it's rough. It's rough. We're just trying to keep it together. We're trying to keep it together. That's all we can do. So again, I thank you all from the bottom of our hearts, from our team, for making a donation and allowing us to continue our mission to try to save this little life that is suffering. It is so painful, guys. It is it is so painful. They're breeding for profit, Jennifer. Yorkies, they get a lot of money for selling puppies, and it's disgusting. And anybody that's purchasing a dog, shame on you. You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. So stop the breeding. Spay and neuter. I cannot repeat this. I can't reiterate this. I don't know how many more times. Stop breeding. It's not cute. It's not cute to have puppies when dogs are being killed every single day. Every day. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's ignorant. Please educate yourselves. Educate yourselves. Don't take my word for it. Or actually go visit your local shelters and walk the shelters. And tell me how you feel after you see how many dogs are being killed every single day. We've had a lot of Parvo puppies that we have taken in and treated, and they have survived. We've had a lot of Parvo puppies. We have spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and they have not survived. So please adopt, don't shop. Please spay and neuter. Please vaccinate your pets. Please don't take this lightly. This is not a joke. I will update you more as soon as I receive anything more once the blood work comes back. Any amount helps. I'm asking all of you to please make a donation. Any contribution, please. Thank you for sticking by us. Thank you for your kind words. One day at a time. That's all I can do. And all these people, we have these random people, they think our site is a dating site. We are constantly blocking and banning people from our page. Don't engage if somebody comes underneath your comment and says, oh, you look beautiful today, I'd love to be your friend. Please do not engage, ignore. We are going through and banning. These people are trying to feed off of you, our supporters. And what we're doing now is shutting down comments in the evening. So if you're trying to comment on one of our posts, say 9:30 or after that, and you're noticing you can't comment, you're not being blocked. It's because we are shutting off the comments and turning them back on in the morning, because we can't keep up with all these people that are out there trying dating services and trying to feed off of our supporters. So I wanted to bring that up, and I'll keep reiterating it for people so you understand what's happening. Again, thank you so much for your love and support, for your donations, to allow us to continue to fight for all these voiceless babies that are suffering in the hands of their irresponsible owners. They should be ashamed of themselves, honestly. And we're here trying to pick up the pieces every day, day in and day out. And this is all we deal with, one day and every day. It's all we deal with. So again, I'll update you more as we know. Thank you, everybody, for your love and support and your donations. When I shut down, I will add all the donating sites, such as the Venmo, the PayPal, and the mailing address. And there is a donate button on this video. So thank you. 100 plus abandoned dogs, Everglades, Florida. I will see you guys soon, hopefully with only positive updates from here on out. Please keep those love and prayers coming for Heidi, and please donate. God rest Majesty's sweet little soul. I hope she's in a better place than this. Have a good day, everyone.